Right, hello there. If you are learning how to become a bell ringer, and that's a bell ringer in the English style, you'll start by learning how to handle the bell yourself, and then you get to ring with other people, which is where it becomes fun. And you don't play tunes on them, as you've probably noticed. Instead, you play descending. Well, you start by doing what's called rounds, which is a descending scale, and it sounds like this. There you go. That's my ring of bells. I haven't got actual bells, so I've got pint glasses. And yes, they don't sound great, sorry. But I've known worse rings of bells. But these are our bells for the day. And so you start 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And you can keep on doing that over and over again, but it's a bit boring. So what people do is they change the order in which they are all played. So they're all played one after the other, but in a different order. And you can play them in any order you like, any order at all, but there's a few rules about moving between the orders, the changing of the orders, and that's so. The rules are, well, there's one rule really. You can't move them straight from the beginning of the sequence to the back or the other way around. You can only move them one place at a time, going either that way or that way. And so if we've got our 4 bells here, you wanted to start swapping them about, you can swap these 2 over fine. They're next to each other in the sequence, and you can swap bells next to each other. And you can swap these 2 here, and you can swap these 2 here. They're all next to each other. You can't swap these 2. They're not next to each other, and you can't swap these 2 either. And you definitely can't swap these 2 because these are miles apart. So don't try it. But that's basically the only rule there is. So we'll try a few things out, and I'll just show you how it goes. So start from rounds. And we're going to start by, we'll swap these 2, shall we? So if we swap these 2 over, like that, it then sounds, it's different. So what could we swap next? Well, we could swap these 2 back, but that would just get us back to rounds, which is a bit boring. Not as boring as just doing rounds, but I think we can do better. So let's swap these 2, which is 2 and 3. Wait, no, it's not 2 and 3. That's 2 there, that's 1. Well, so 1 was then, you couldn't swap it with 3 originally, it's too far away, but now they're closer together, so now you can swap 1 and 3 over, like that. And so now it sounds, so you go. And then what can we swap next? We'll swap these 2, and this is 2 and 3, but they were here, but they're now there. But that's okay, they're next to each other, we can swap them. Okay, so there we go, and it gets. And that's just an example of what chord changes is, and you can go on from there, and it doesn't really matter what you do as long as you get back to rounds. So we'll do another example. Now, I'm just going to cheat and move them back. This is not allowed. But this is just resetting it. It's like on Ringing Room, you just click the reset button. That's how you do it on pint glasses. So we're back in rounds. And we're going to do another sequence now, just to show you how it goes. So we'll start by swapping these again, shall we? So we know what this one sounds like, if you remember. If you don't, fine, it's... Okay, and we'll then say, I know, let's swap these 2. We've not used number 4 yet, so we'll swap over 3 and 4 like that. And it goes. That's different again. And then we swap the middle 2 out. Well, that's 1 and 4 if we swap the middle 2. Now originally they were miles apart, remember, they were right out here. But now we've changed enough that yes, we can change them and change them in the middle. So if we do that. And so there you go, and again just keep on doing that and you get back to rounds eventually, but you don't have to straight away. So we can go swap here, and if we swap these, to get, and we'll do just one last one, and if we swap these two in the middle, that's 2 and 3 again, we get, which is backwards rounds, or reverse rounds as it's sometimes called, or the back change, and so which is the complete reverse of how we started. So just by doing simple swaps of bells next to each other, we've gone all the way to have the complete reversal, and that is the basis of change ringing. And once you do chord changes, you'll then most likely move on to doing methods. But methods is just sort of pre-arranged chord changes done very fast. It's all based on swapping adjacent pairs of bells in a sequence, in a pre-organised sequence. And that's the basic mathematics behind bell ringing. That, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is the basis of change ringing on 4 pint glasses. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed that. I would say subscribe and all that, but I'm not a proper YouTuber. Not yet, at least. We'll see how we go, shall we? Thanks for watching. Bye.